After blocking all aids from entering Palestine's war-battered Gaza for nearly 3 months, Israel has suddenly decided to let in a handful of trucks carrying food and medicine. But this isn't a sudden humanitarian awakening on Tel Aviv's part. On the contrary, its motivation is sinister.
אסור לנו להגיע למצב של רעב, גם מבחינה עניינית, גם מבחינה מדינית. פשוט לא יתמכו בנו, לא נוכל להשלים את משימת הניצחון.
Tel Aviv's announcement that it would finally allow aid into Gaza was followed by the entry of an embarrassingly low number of aid trucks, 5 to be exact. And Israel granting permission to these trucks isn't a willful attempt to adhere to humanitarian law or an act of compassion to ease the man-made famine imposed on the besieged enclave. It's a response to the mounting international pressure Israeli leadership can no longer ignore. But there's more.
הידידים הכי טובים שלנו בעולם, סנטורים שאני מכיר כתומכי ישראל נלהבים, ללא סייג, שאני מכיר אותם עשרות שנים, באים אליי ואומרים לי כך: אנחנו נותנים לכם את כל הסיוע להשלמת הניצחון. נשק, תמיכה במהלכים שלכם לחסל את החמאס, הגנה במועצת הביטחון. דבר אחד אנחנו לא יכולים לעמוד בו. אנחנו לא יכולים לקבל תמונות של ערבה המונית, בזה אנחנו לא עומדים. לא נוכל לתמוך בכם. ולכן כדי להשיג את הניצחון, אנחנו חייבים איכשהו לפתור את הבעיה.
After Netanyahu made it crystal clear to the world that Israel's latest move was to ensure assistance from its allies, he said that aid allowed into Gaza would be, quote, minimal. According to the PM, a new distribution method will be rolled out with the help of a US-backed organization in areas that will be secured by the Israeli military. The reasoning they're citing for this new scheme: to prevent Hamas from looting aid, a claim Israel has been repeating since the beginning of the onslaught. However, aid officials warn that Israel is preparing to weaponize the new distribution system. By concentrating aid points in southern Gaza, Palestinians will be forced to move south yet again, depopulating parts of the enclave and allowing Israel to advance its reported goal of controlling the territory. Far-right Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich endorsed Netanyahu's decision, saying it would allow civilians to eat and our friends in the world to keep giving us diplomatic protection. Smotrich said he would personally prefer to block even water from the enclave, but that the trickle of aid would ensure that the world does not stop us and accuse us of war crimes. Shortly after Israel announced the first trucks had entered Gaza, the UK, France and Canada issued a joint statement calling the aid wholly inadequate and threatening concrete actions including sanctions if Tel Aviv didn't cease its offensive and lift aid restrictions. Since March 2nd, Israel has blocked tons of aid from entering the besieged enclave, leaving 2 million Palestinians to survive on next to nothing. The United Nations, which described the incoming aid as a drop in the ocean, says Gaza needs at least 500 trucks of aid and commercial goods every single day to keep its population alive. Starvation threatens 1 in 5 Palestinians, while the rest of the population endure high levels of acute food insecurity, according to a recent report by the UN's Integrated Food Security Phase Classification.